Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been working on her 2.0 version lately. She has transformed her life and is exploring new realms. The celeb has upgraded her career and recently announced a completely new move. She revealed that she had turned her new house into an heirloom, which added anticipation among her viewers. Amid all this, Kody finally decided to give a sneak peek of her brand new lavish heirloom. She posted some exclusive pictures of it, and fans aren't able to take their eyes off it. Kody decided to collaborate with David and turned her Moab, Utah-based house into an heirloom. She made this massive announcement on social media and has been trying her best to promote it as well. The Sister Wives celeb again took to Instagram and shared a carousel of pictures, giving a closer look at her heirloom and flaunting her brand new property. Kody posted some glimpses of her venture's lavish bedrooms, which are well furnished and equipped. She has clearly focused on the interior of her house and has played well with the contrasts. The celeb has opted for more of a wooden look with shades of blue, chrome, and white. Kody's living room had a luxurious brown sofa. It was right before her open kitchen. Hence, viewers were very impressed with the choice of articles and furniture, which were well arranged throughout the mansion. The Sister Wives celeb then revealed in her caption that her AIRBNB now has an Instagram page and visitors can share their experiences on it. She added that her fans can pick their favorite rooms and experience the magic that they offer. Kody then admitted that she would either go for the den or the giraffe room, while she asked her viewers to see the AIRBNB in person and pay a visit. Kody Brown has been receiving criticism because of her AIRBNB. Apparently, some of her decisions haven't been sitting well with the viewers. One of them was to frame all the articles about sister wives that have ever been published. She wanted to hang them on the walls. The Sister Wives celeb proudly shared a clip in which blogs related to Kody, and many more were on her walls. Fans wondered why Kody was reading her story backward. After all, she has already moved on in her life and is with David. Then why does she need to do things that might bring flashbacks? Not only this, but Kody's price charts for her heirloom have been raising eyebrows these days. Some viewers took the matter to Reddit and revealed that the cost of a two-night stay would be $931 plus a $140 cleaning fee. It would further have a $151 AIRBNB fee, which would end up making a grand total of $1,222. The OP even claimed that this was without taxes and that it would cost a fortune for the visitors. Hence, fans felt that Kody didn't have a reasonable approach. However, while the Brown family is processing the tragedy of losing Garrison Brown, Maddie Brown has sent a message to Sister Wives fans. Although it is a heartbreaking time for the family, they appreciate the support they are receiving from the Sister Wives community. Although the pain of losing a loved one never goes away, time gives those affected new perspectives. Currently, the Brown family is facing new challenges as they attempt to return to their everyday lives. However, grief is a different process for everyone that goes through it. Undoubtedly, each of the members of the family is finding new ways to navigate life after Garrison Brown's passing. Amid the tragedy, Maddie Brown has reached out to the Sister Wives community. On March 18, Maddie Brown reached out to the Sister Wives community through her Healthy Living Co. Instagram page. While their struggle with the current situation was apparent, she wanted to extend a thank you to everyone who has surrounded her and her family with love through their devastating circumstances. Graciously, she spoke about how she is navigating this new journey in her life of losing a brother unexpectedly. Additionally, she is thankful to be getting life back to some form of normalcy, even though they each recognize it will never be the same. In a genuine message, she discusses how grief is coming to her in waves. Undeniably, their world is upside down, but the family is slowly picking up the pieces and attempting to return to the daily routines that give bits of structure back during the chaos of learning the new normal. Sadly, losing a close loved one completely rocks a person's world. Maddie Brown even recognizes that grief is taking a toll on her body. During these difficult times, she is trying to refocus on her goals and pour into self-care to ease the brunt force of the havoc it can wreak on a person's and family's lives. In many ways, she is traveling through her grief, reminding herself and others that it is even more important to focus on health during the hard times. Since the emotional stressor demands an abundance of energy, she is prioritizing physically giving her body what it needs to meet the added demands. Seemingly, she is very intuitive in understanding how much she needs to take care of herself during this tragedy. In response to Maddie Brown's video, Sister Wives fans sent support. Additionally, the outpouring of love is evident from the community. Likewise, several remind Maddie to give herself time to grieve and move through this unmistakably difficult time. However, Kody Brown is back on social media to honor Garrison on a difficult day. The Brown family has been mourning the loss of Janelle's fourth child. Many of them have been paying tribute to him online and sharing some of his memories with the fans. Recently, Kody remembered him by making one of his favorite meals. Many Sister Wives fans have been curious about what happened to Garrison's cats following his tragic death. Until recently, Janelle revealed in one of her posts that the cats would be settling with some of her kids. Garrison has a big heart for cats. One of his last posts was about his newly adopted cat, Miss Buttons, who was supposedly in line for euthanasia, which is the process of ending its life painlessly to limit its suffering. In an Instagram post, Kody honored Garrison during a difficult day. According to the Sister Wives star, she made Garrison's favorite breakfast to remember him for a special day, which is St. Patrick's Day. She also added that they will always remember and honor him, no matter what life throws at them daily, like celebrating holidays and working while grieving. "So hey, I made his favorite for St. Patrick's Day," she added. Several Redditors also reacted to Kody Brown's tribute. Some commend her for making sure that Garrison is always remembered. Others also pointed out how sincere all of her posts are when it comes to her stepson, whom she treated like a real son. Kody also took to IG recently to share a clip of herself showing pictures of Garrison when he was still young. According to the Sister Wives star, she's been scanning her 35mm camera film and found some gold mines. Kody Brown ended her post by saying that Garrison truly blessed their lives. However, since his passing, several family members have been remembering Sister Wives star Garrison Brown. There are many heartbreaking comments. Various tributes have been pouring in for late Sister Wives star Garrison Brown ever since his passing. The Sister Wives fan base has been in mourning ever since Kody Brown and Janelle Brown announced the death of their son Garrison on Tuesday, March 5. Garrison reportedly passed away from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in his Flagstaff home. He was only 12 when he debuted on the show in 2010 alongside the rest of his family during Sister Wives Season 1. Meanwhile, fans last saw him during the recently concluded Sister Wives Season 18, in which he appeared to give an update about his life and estranged relationship with his father, Kody. Since Garrison's death, close family members have been paying tribute to him, with posts by Maddie Brown, Kody Brown, Kody Brown, and Maddie Brown being major highlights. Garrison has also been remembered by some organizations he worked with, which indicates how many lives he touched before his passing. In one of the most touching gestures since Garrison's passing, animal shelter organization High Country Humane paid tribute to the late Sister Wives star with a heartfelt post on their Instagram page. The animal shelter praised Garrison's kindness and commitment to helping animals and his unwavering love for cats. Since Garrison's death, people have been donating to the shelter in his name, and in honor of his passing, High Country Humane announced it would be naming its cat adoption room after Garrison and his 3 favorite cats, Cathy, Patches, and Mrs. Buttons. Before his death, Garrison had just adopted his 3rd cat, Mrs. Buttons, whom he saved from euthanasia. According to High Country Humane, Garrison's legacy is of compassion, laughter, and unconditional love. Garrison showed animals the purest form of love, and he believed that every cat deserves a chance at a loving home. Garrison's sister Kody took to her Instagram page to pay tribute to her late brother. In her post, Kody stated that even though she was heartbroken, she'll take solace knowing Garrison is in Valhalla, a Norse mythological heaven where warriors who die in battle are received, with his fellow warriors drinking and fighting with Odin, the mythological god of war and death. Garrison joined the Nevada Army National Guard in 2015, completing basic training on September 25, 2016, and Kody's touching words serve as a fitting tribute to him. A week after Garrison's death, Kody took to her Instagram page to share some lovely throwback post of her late stepson. The clip features a mashup of Garrison's old pictures, which was accompanied by the caption, "I've been scanning all my 35mm camera film and found some gold mines. He truly blessed our lives." Some of the pictures featured in the clip include an image of a young Garrison on a tree and a photo of him holding one of his newborn siblings. Mary was among the first to break the news of Garrison's passing on Tuesday, March 5. Mary posted a picture of Garrison in his army attire on her Instagram alongside the official statement of Kody and Janelle addressing their late son. However, Mary added a personal touch at the end, commenting, "Garrison, you are loved and will be missed." Mary's touching words reiterate how much of a loss the Brown family suffered with Garrison's passing. Kody and Janelle were the first to break the news of Garrison's death with a joint statement on Kody's Instagram page. The couple used a picture of Garrison in his army uniform with the caption, "Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown." They also described Garrison as a bright spot in everyone who knew him. Garrison's death will leave a hole in their lives, but the pair requested privacy and for fans to join in honoring Garrison's memory. Garrison's older sister Maddie paid tribute to her late brother Garrison with a tear-jerking post on her Instagram page days after his passing. Maddie posted an old picture of Garrison with her two oldest children, Axel and Evie, alongside a Jamie Anderson quote about grief, which is all the unspent love gathers up in the corners of your eyes, the lump in your throat, and in that hollow of your chest. Maddie further noted how heartbroken the family was by all the love left behind for Garrison. Nonetheless, Maddie declared she hoped to see Garrison again at the gates of Valhalla, feasting with their ancestors who battled before him. However, according to Maddie, the family must make do with Garrison's absence. She noted, "Until then, we must live in a more gray world without the light you brought." Maddie Brown paid tribute to her younger brother Garrison with an Instagram post. She hopes they'll meet again at the gate of Valhalla, feasting with their ancestors. Janelle has been reflecting on some of her happiest moments with her son Garrison following his passing. In one of her posts, Janelle uploaded a family picture featuring Garrison, Maddie, Hunter, Gabriel, and the rest of her children and grandchildren. Janelle explained how amazing it was to have had all of her children together during the last Christmas and how grateful she felt to have had pictures. She noted, "I am extremely grateful now that we had pictures taken. Sadly, it marked the last time they would all be together with Garrison." Garrison's dedication to caring for cats and other animals was one of the things he was most passionate about before his death. However, since his demise, some Sister Wives fans have taken it upon themselves to honor his legacy by donating to High Country Humane and Ark Cat Sanctuary, two animal shelters Garrison was associated with before his death. Janelle took to her Instagram page to extend her heartfelt thanks for the generosity, noting, "I have been brought to tears again," before reiterating how much Garrison loved being a cat dad. However, the world has been mourning the loss of Garrison, while the Sister Wives family is trying their best to pay tribute to the departed soul. His vibrant personality and warm demeanor were a bright spot in the lives of everyone who knew him in person. Hence, the celeb's death has left a void that the Browns are struggling to deal with. Amid all this, viewers were in shock when the real reason behind Garrison Brown's death was revealed. It left them in tears while they wondered how much he suffered before he decided to take his own life. The shocking news of Garrison Brown's tragic death shocked Sister Wives viewers on March 5, 2024. They were further in disbelief when they learned about his self-inflicted gunshot wound. Hence, while his fans were paying tribute to him, they were trying to connect the dots and find the reason behind the extreme step that Janelle's beloved son took. Soon, official police reports finally revealed the real reason behind Garrison's death, and viewers are still in shock. It claimed that Gabe disclosed the latter's issues to the authorities. He stated that his brother was struggling with mental health concerns. Not only this, but the Sister Wives star kid explained how alcohol abuse was also a part of the departed soul's life. On the other hand, it appears that Janelle was aware of Garrison's mental health issues. As per a police report obtained by the Ashley, she expressed her regret of not getting help for the latter in the past. Hence, it seems that the person who was bringing light to others' lives was dealing with a lot alone. But that's not all. Janelle revealed how her son ended up sending some concerning texts to many people before he chose to end his life. Janelle Brown opened up to the police about Garrison's last activities after she begged her viewers to respect her family's privacy. She revealed that the latter sent some alarming texts to a bunch of people a few hours before his tragic death. The celeb stated that these were some persons with whom the Browns used to work with. Hence, it is assumed that Garrison texted the Sister Wives crew during his last days. He reportedly sent a message saying, "I want to hate you for sharing the good times." He continued, "But I can't. I miss these days." Apparently, Janelle wasn't the one who received this text. But when she learned about this, she was quick to catch the air of the dynamics. Janelle revealed to the authorities that she had a brief conversation with Garrison. This was before the latter stopped replying around 8:40 p.m. Hence, the matriarch's concern was raised, and she asked Gabe to check on his brother. However, by the time he reached it, Garrison was already dead, and what he saw was the mere lifeless body of his sibling. Sister Wives fans are having a ball while suggesting names to Robyn Brown for her next blockbuster memoir. Robyn is a 54-year-old reality TV star who is best known as the fourth wife of polygamist Kody Brown. Robyn joined the family in 2010, with her entry being documented in the pilot of the reality show. Kody had previously tied the knot with Maddie Brown, followed by Janelle Brown and Christine Brown. Interestingly, all of Kody's wives except Robyn have all left him. It is speculated that Robyn tricked Kody into having a monogamous relationship, slowly causing his other marriages to deteriorate. Sister Wives fans, such as Reddit user, are now curious about what the title of Robyn's memoir would be if she chose to write one. The fan suggested, "Just sit and Thur, moments from the bench on the heel," causing others to burst into laughter. The top comment on the thread is, "My abandoned porch. A sister wife's lonely journey." Several others agreed that Robyn would certainly misspell the title. How to make yourself the victim in every situation added, "Confessions of a middle-aged dry crier." Kody might have been the villain of Sister Wives, but he has not been the only Brown family member responsible for the household's despair. Robyn has been blamed over and over again for bringing pain and drama to the polygamous family, especially by influencing Kody's decisions, which eventually negatively affected everyone involved. Robyn has been accused of pushing Kody into making her his legal wife so that she could be the one calling the shots with power that a legal spouse holds. She has been blamed for influencing Kody into moving from Las Vegas to Arizona. Robyn has infected Kody with her own feeble personality, with neither of them ready to take accountability for what the Sister Wives stars have gone through in recent years. Robyn appears to be manipulative regarding monogamy, with Kody perhaps having been her goal from the beginning. She hides behind her tears and behind Kody, when, in the end, she's the one playing the games and eventually even winning them. It was after the Brown family packed up their entire lives and relocated to Flagstaff that they started falling apart. Kody started spending more and more time with Robyn, distancing himself from the other wives as they lived separately in rental houses all over the place. Kody quarantined with Robyn during the COVID-19 pandemic and put extreme safety protocols in place, reportedly at Robyn's insistence. Robyn's concern over the current state of the Brown family is not believable. While she tries her best to come across as a sweet, caring person, her constant crying has been likened to crocodile tears. However, during Sister Wives Season 18, Kody Brown unraveled on screen, and the anger that his wives aimed at him isn't so different from what most fans feel. Kody knows he's not popular and blames misconceptions about who he is for his ongoing public relations nightmare. However, it's possible that viewers see right through him. Fans don't trust Kody because he won't take responsibility for family problems that he basically engineered. Since he brought about his own family's downfall but blames it on everyone else, it's not a surprise that the shade thrown at him is often extremely nasty. What's really unbelievable is the fact that Kody doesn't understand why he's getting ripped apart. In the past, his self-awareness wasn't the best, but his fairly recent comment about shade from Sister Wives viewers showcased a remarkably low level of emotional intelligence. Maybe it's just willful ignorance. Possibly, Kody knows exactly why he's getting dragged but decided that he just won't acknowledge the fact that he deserves the blame. If he admitted that, he'd open Pandora's box. It's easier to pretend to be a good guy who's honestly confused by the fact that Sister Wives fans can't stand him. Sister Wives Season 18 showed what can happen when a patriarch takes multiple wives and then ignores all but one of them. Since the man of the house has all the power in a polygamous situation, it stands to reason that he deserves the blame when things go awry. Kody was proud to lord it over the other women, demeaning 3 of them by lavishing attention on the 4th. What he wasn't willing to do was say, "This was my fault," when that was obviously the case. By denying his role in things, he's become a hated figure. No one seems to respect Kody right now. He talked to us weekly about fan hate, saying, "It affects me differently than it affects the viewer because I've got somebody trashing my reputation," and I'm going, "Holy cow, I can't believe that's happening." However, there's a downside to walking that path. He alienates the fan base, as people who watch Sister Wives want Kody to get real. For years, they've watched him turn away from Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown while giving 100% to Robyn. They've watched the less loved wives deal with jealousy, emotional neglect, parenting issues that he doesn't help with, and so much more. 3 wives spent a lot of time without a husband, while Robyn seemed to spend every waking moment with Kody. Things were out of balance in such a dramatic and toxic way. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans vented, sharing their opinions about the worst things that Kody has done. In a thread started a month ago, the disses were brutal. One fan thought Kody hit a low point when he panted like a dog and said Janelle and Christine were like, "Pick me, pick me." Another fan referenced one of the worst things that Kody ever did, which was skipping his daughter Isabel Brown's scoliosis surgery. That operation happened during the COVID-19 pandemic, and Kody wouldn't break his ultra-strict rules in order to be with his daughter at the hospital. A fan on the same thread blasted him, saying, "Calling the surgery trip a vacation raises my blood pressure." Kody has made mistakes. He's a chauvinist who's steeped in the kind of patriarchal thinking that led Ken into trouble in the Barbie movie. Kody is definitely unevolved. He makes bad decisions but thinks he's the man. Putting down the eating habits of one wife is crass. Failing to be there for his daughter disappointed Isabel and fans. Comparing his wives to panting dogs was just gross. He shares 18 kids with these women, a fan on another Reddit thread, which was started, vented about attention pig Kody, whom they dislike. Attention pig, foolish, and an embarrassment. A combo that will cause me to dislike you every time. Kody's fat shaming got out of control when Christine enjoyed some tasty nachos. Apparently, his wives are supposed to eat like birds. Christine wanted a good snack and wasn't afraid to eat in front of him. A fan reacted to his sexist and offensive rant about Christine's nachos, saying, "Telling the whole world you saw your future wife eating nachos and the sight of that chubby girl eating made your stomach turn." These fan comments just scratched the surface. It's very rare to see any positive remarks about Kody on social media platforms. Whether it's YouTube, Reddit, or Instagram, Kody's the butt of jokes. Some commenters seem to have fun mocking him without really detesting him, but others seem to hate him. When the latter group puts him down, there's real venom in the words and memes. People may take out their aggression on the patriarch. If a Sister Wives viewer has a bad day, they can go online and tear him apart, and maybe they'll feel better. Of course, some fan criticism is valid. When Kody plays the hero, it's just baffling. He feels he's made incredible sacrifices to try and keep the Brown family intact, but really, he spent all of his time pulling apart the fabric. He frayed it until it was destroyed. Then, when 3 ignored wives ran for the hills, he blamed them for leaving him. What's heroic about that? Kody's belief in his own goodness isn't that surprising, as he's strongly narcissistic. Narcissists love themselves, although some psychiatrists believe that their inflated self-worth is a defense mechanism. Kody alternates between playing the martyr and the hero. What he never does is own up to the fact that he's often a villain. Just as he puts Robyn on a pedestal, Kody sees himself as someone who's worthy of respect. He seems to believe that he's a real family man who unfairly gets a bad rap from his exes and fans. When he's playing the martyr, Kody's often insufferable. A lot of things he did to Mary, Janelle, and Christine were quite aggressive. The fan quotes posted earlier in this article show that Kody's hostility is frequently overt and unmistakable. With that in mind, Kody could be an egomaniac, or he could be someone who needs praise, falling apart inside when he isn't adored. He may actually be emotionally fragile, as he came apart at the seams during season 18, when the unloved wives started to assert themselves and criticize him. He didn't handle it well. So perhaps there's some truth to the theory that narcissistic people are inwardly fragile and react badly when they get the same kind of treatment that they dish out. Kody's exes are good women. All 3 tried to get along with him with varying levels of success. Mary was the most obviously emotionally abused, but she cheated on Kody. Her catfishing scandal caused a rift that couldn't be repaired. Janelle was Kody's buddy, acting as a sounding board. She had plenty of common sense. However, she didn't give him the same romantic thrills that Robyn did. Eventually, this became a real problem. With Christine, jealousy was a factor. Christine couldn't control her feelings of jealousy and had trouble hiding them. Since Kody's so devoted to Robyn, Christine's attitude towards his true love ruined their spiritual union. As per the Us Weekly at YouTube clip shown above, fans just don't respect Kody anymore. They dissed him for being absent from family get-togethers, like Janelle's Flagstaff hiking outing. They even put down his dance moves after he was spotted frolicking with Robyn at a bar. Kody can't catch a break, and he knows that. There's just no way for him to win. He could have tried to be more honest about the fact that he didn't really love the other wives. He waited much too long to come clean. That's why fans stopped believing him, liking him, and respecting him. Kody took a page from Robyn's book by using covert means to get his point across. Robyn is very passive-aggressive. Kody started mimicking Robyn by doing things that hurt his unloved wives while posing as a caring polygamist. For example, in season 18, when Mary told him that she wanted to move to Utah, he suggested that she stay closer to him but live in a barn dominium. He would store his belongings there, such as motorbikes, and Mary could live in a loft upstairs. The barn idea didn't exactly please Mary. She was obviously hurt by it. Of course, he knew that she would be. It was offensive to intimate that she belonged with his cast-off possessions. This kind of passive aggression has made fans turn on Kody. They see what he's doing every time they watch the show. They are intuitive enough to understand that Kody is messing with the wives he doesn't care about rather than trying to help them. A lot of women watch Sister Wives, and it's a safe bet that many of them compare Kody to the worst men they've encountered. Some men may do the same thing. Kody's become despised because he reminds viewers of the players, clowns, and dirtbags that they dealt with in their lives. These guys might be ex-husbands or ex-boyfriends. They might even be partners who are still around of behaving badly. Since viewers are taking out their rage on Kody, they may have repressed anger at men they've known. This seems to seep out when they rip the patriarch apart.